Peace, love, and happiness, family. Coming at you again. This is your host, Monte. For those of you, if this is your first time to my channel, understand this is how I flow. My flow is this. I want to be able to talk about anything that needs to be discussed. Meaning, all topics are on the table when you come to this channel. So anything that you want to leave in the comments that you want to talk about, if I have knowledge about it, I will talk about it. Alright, so with that being said, I also want to be reasonable and responsible in my dialogue. So I want to come from a place of wanting to know and understand, not a place of trying to condemn and tear down. So my discussions are not built on tearing people apart. My discussions are built on trying to understand and have an open dialogue about any and everything. It's my belief that in order for us to attain the highest pinnacle of our human existence, one of the things that we must be able to do is be able to dialogue with different individuals who have different views, who may have a different outcome to the view, even after we have discussed it. But at least we've had the chance to sit down and discuss something from a mature level, let go of the emotional ties to tradition, culture, social upbringing, language. I mean, whatever it is that we are tied to because we have been groomed in, we need to be able to step back from the emotion of that connection and then be able to reason with the information that comes to us. With that being said, I want to share with you a funny thing that happened a while back. I think it's funny. Me and a friend, we was out, so we went to one of the local area bars, and we just was having a glass of wine and so forth. And it was a new bartender at the bar, but the bartender came up. I mean, again, had the appearance of being a female, but when he or she smoked, I don't know what they like. Some of them like, some people like to be termed, the transgenders like to be termed they, and I don't really know if the guy was transgender or not. But and I'm almost certain it was a guy because his voice was super deep, but he looked like a woman. So, but his approach to us was his favorite word or their favorite word, or, you know what I mean, however you want the terminology. I'm going to use he, all right? So don't get offended if you want me to use another term, but I'm going to keep going back and forth with all those different terms. So I'm going to say he. So when he was coming and waiting on us, he was friendly. But he would always use the term love. He would say, "What would you want? Love." And then it would say, and he would walk off and then go back. And we sat there for a while. We was eating and we was sitting and we having good conversation. And he'd come back to us and he was like, "Is everything good, love?" And I'm like, "What does mean?" You know what I mean? So me and her, we had a real good time with that. Like I said, for me it was something that was funny because it was like what that mean? You know, like really. So again, we had a good time. We enjoyed our time there, and we took care of the waiter. That's what we do. You know what I mean? So it was just a funny thing that I wanted to share, because you involve yourself in a lot of different experiences if you get out. All right, if you get out and about, then you're gonna experience a lot of different things, and that's the beauty of being human, in my opinion. So let's talk about soundproofing your immune system. All right, so that's something that I think we can accomplish. I think we've been led, I know we've been led to believe that we have little or no impact on how vulnerable we are to disease, how vulnerable we are to small, subtle sickness, the common colds and things that we encounter on a daily, yearly at about the same time or throughout the year. You understand what I'm saying? So in order to get your immune system functioning into a place where it almost becomes soundproof against those small colds and things that we may come into contact with, or small viruses that we may run into, the ability to be able to strengthen the immune system starts with your ability to fast. I know you don't want to hear that because you've been taught that you need to eat all day, every day. That is utter nonsense. They have misled you. They have misled me, but now I know better. So when you're fasting, what happens is it allows the cells to go about doing the work that it needs to do to repair itself. And it's not always tied to the breaking down of nutrients, assimilating those nutrients throughout the body, never having a chance to rest and repair and fight off those things that may invade the system. It also gives your body a chance to lower its inflammation because you're not consuming certain things that are toxic to the body. Because one thing you know, and I know, that you may not know, but we're under chemical and we're under toxic attack from the chemicals that are in our environment, the chemicals that are in our food, and from toxic foods just in and of themselves, not counting the chemicals that have been added to it that makes it a potent cocktail of inflammation causing things within the body. All right, so again, simply learn how to fast. I'm telling you, fasting is not going to kill you. It's only going to make you healthier once you learn how to do it. Again, I fast generally anywhere between 16 and 20 hours a day. And yes, I'm a vegan. I only eat plant-based nutrition. I've been doing this for a while now, or at least 8 months. Been fasting for close to a year close to a year, and this month. Been fasting on that level for close to a year, and I'm getting healthier day by day. Again, it literally helps the body to be able to fight off those common colds and diseases because it's not preoccupied with trying to digest food and sending things here and metabolizing things there. Again, your body does not need to be fed every 2 hours, 3 hours, and does not need to be fed throughout the day, all day. It needs to rest. It needs to repair. You need to feed it proper nutrition. If you give it what it needs through the nutrition, your cells will be healthy. They will fast. You will be able to fast easily because your body will have the required nutrients that it needs in order to sustain your fast, and it will also have the time to do the work of repairing and building and rebuilding the cells so that the cells can fight off diseases that come and invade our body. So again, fasting has many benefits. This is only one of the benefits, but the less time your body is spending trying to digest food and assimilate nutrients, the more time your body has to repair itself at the cellular level and defend it against those invading intruders that cause us sickness. Again, thanks for spending your time with me. I love you. We're going to rise above. We're going to move forward. And we're going to become evolved individuals on multiple levels. Peace, love, and happiness, family.